Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Epic call for June 2024. We'll be getting started in just a moment. Just wanted to let you know that we're on the line. People are dialing in as we speak, and we're hearing that some folks are having some challenges getting into the Zoom. So if anybody in your team is having that issue and is reaching out to you, just please advise them to try again. A couple folks had to try twice to get in, and then it seemed to work fine. So we appreciate your patience. We're going to give people just a couple extra minutes to get on the call, and then we'll get started. Good evening, everyone. It is 7 o'clock. Welcome to our Epic corporate call for June. We are going to get started in just a moment. As I noted earlier, some folks have been having a difficult time getting into the Zoom. Not sure if the Zoom system is having a couple issues this evening, but most people are getting in on their second attempt. So you might want to share that message with your team real quick if you have the opportunity. Just let everybody know not to get frustrated. Just try to join the call a second time if they have trouble the first time. And we will get started in just a moment. All right, all right. Good evening, Epic family. Thank you for joining us this evening. It is a little bit after 7 o'clock Eastern Time. Thank you for joining us for our June 2024 Epic Corporate Call. We've got an exciting call for you tonight, and we actually have a guest speaker who I'm excited to say has never been our guest speaker before. So you're going to hear from somebody brand new tonight, someone who has been in this business for a long time, has seen some tremendous success, not a voice you typically hear from on these calls. And so I think you're going to very much enjoy it. After all the time that she's been in Epic, she's still a top producer. In fact, last month she was our top Open Line National Director Customer Producer. So she has a lot of great things to say and to share. We know you're going to love that. So stick around right till the end, and you're going to hear from our special guest speaker. But before we do that, we're going to start as we always do on these calls, and that is to welcome all of our new partners. If you joined the Epic family of entrepreneurs this past May, welcome, congratulations, and you have made a tremendous choice for you and your family to be able to build a second stream of income, a residual stream of income, unlike most opportunities, working alongside entrepreneurs who have your back, working alongside a corporate company that has your back, that everyone is vested in your success, not only enjoying the fruits of your labor as part of your upline, but also sideline to you in your organization, everybody pulling together, because we know that a rising tide lifts all ships. And that's particularly true in Epic because of our benefits of equity program, which puts ownership of the company in the form of shares on the profit that this company makes long term. And so if you've joined this business, you have the opportunity to earn income on our platform, which is a tremendous compensation plan in and of itself, but also beyond that compensation plan to be earning equity in this great company that can mean even more wealth for you and your family down the road. So again, congratulations on joining Epic. Welcome to the family. And we hope tonight's a great introduction for you to this company. All right. I wanted to start tonight off a little bit different than we usually do. And I wanted to share this photograph with all of you. There's something about this photograph that I just learned that I never knew. Now I consider myself a sports aficionado. I know a lot about sports. I've read pretty much everything you can about the glory days of a lot of these sports, and obviously everybody knows this is Muhammad Ali, and it's one of the most famous sports photographs ever taken. But I want you to notice something that most people don't. If you look right past Muhammad Ali, past the rope and into that first line of onlookers, you'll see photographers. Now, what I learned recently was these were the professional photographers. These were the superstars. These were the folks that had ringside seats and were considered to be the best in the business, the best in the world. This was a major, major event, and all the best and brightest were there to catalog that with photography. And yet somehow this picture was taken with all of those photographers in the background. And the reason for that is that there was a young up and coming photographer who was not considered one of the creme de la creme. He was not well known. He did not have the cachet to be in the pen with all of the other big name photographers. And so he did something a little bit different. He went to the opposite side of the ring. You see, he realized that if something spectacular happened and it happened to be in a different direction, he would be the only one to be able to capture an epic photograph. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. Everybody else, all those professional photographers on the other side of the ropes, got quite a different angle on that shot. And this has gone down as one of the greatest photographs of all time. And the reason it fascinated me, the story, but also that I wanted to share it with all of you tonight, is because it demonstrates the power of thinking outside the box. It demonstrates the power of looking for your advantages where they are, not worrying about what you don't have, not trying to keep up with the Joneses, not looking on Instagram or hoping you have what other people have, but actually looking for where the opportunity is. And Epic is that opportunity. Very few people really know who we are. Very few people realize that we have an opportunity that you can join without franchise fees, without rent, without a boss, without overhead, without set hours, that allows you to actually make money residually, offering not just services, not just products, but products and services across a wide swath of variety. And on top of all that, earning commission residually on those products and services, you can also earn residual income by helping build a team. There are so few opportunities in this world where you can do all of those things under one umbrella, to not have the overhead, to not have the risk, and yet have all of the upside and all of the potential, not only of your own efforts, but of the efforts of others. And that makes me think about this photo, because what you've done by joining this business, by working this business, is you've taken a different route. You haven't taken the traditional 40 hours for 40 years and retire with nothing path. You've taken a path that can actually lead you to the promised land, that can lead you to something bigger, where everyone else might be sitting behind the ropes and watching your success. Just like these photographers were sitting behind the ropes and missed the biggest shot of the century. And so I just wanted to lead off today with that mindset. Maybe think a little bit differently tonight about how you approach this business. And instead of maybe chasing the next shiny object, maybe looking around the corner and always thinking there's better opportunity, realize that you're actually in the right place at the right time. Just like this photographer was in the right place at the right time that eventful evening. All right, so let's jump into our call tonight. Again, we have a very special guest speaker. For those of you that just joined us, it's our guest speaker tonight has never actually been our presenting speaker on one of our corporate calls, and yet she's been very deserving over the years, and it just never quite happened. Well, tonight's the night. So hang on, we're going to go through some promotions for the month, and then we're going to do some great recognition, and we will get to our guest speaker. All right, June, it's here, it's summer, unbelievable. I want to, put the elephant in the room right to bed here. Summer is typically not a great month. Or summer is not a great period. June, July, for obvious reasons, is in that people are traveling, people are distracted, they're outside, and that's understandable. But it also presents some great opportunities, because you are outside, you are together, you are having 4th of July parties, you are having family picnics, and it's an opportunity to talk to people, to share, to encourage people to try one of your products, to demonstrate it for them, to invite them to a PBR where they don't have to shovel snow to get there. There's still great opportunities that the summer presents as well. It's just really about how you think about it and how you take advantage of the opportunity. So these are promotions that are designed to make sure that you're rewarded if you go that extra mile. First of all, we always like to highlight the current promotion on the table, our Epic Deal of the Week, which changes every Friday morning, first thing, which means these Epic Deals of the Week run through Thursday at midnight. So you have a couple more days to take advantage of this. We've put an extra point on all products and services across the board. That's an unusual promotion. We don't usually do that on everything, but here you go. You've got this promotion, which, by the way, in a moment, you're going to see how this will help lend itself to another one of our promotions, in that these extra points in your organization are going to be very valuable to you. But before we get to that special June promotion, let's highlight an extended promotion that we think you're going to love the fact that we're extending this, because it's been a very, very popular promotion that we've run the last couple of months. It's popular because it gives you an opportunity and a reason to reach back out to some of your past team members and give them a pathway to join this business, to rejoin, to reactivate their positions in a very simple way, but also in a very rewarding way. So here's how it works. If you aren't already familiar with this promotion from the previous month, we're calling it the Epic Fresh Start promotion. We are running it for one more month only. And this allows any former Epic representative to relaunch their original position. They don't have to sign up for a new position and get a new RIN. That's very important in all of this. They can relaunch their original position. Their RIN will be reactivated. Their entire organization will restore itself. If they had representatives in their downline, those will still be there. That's an important element of all this. And all they have to do to reactivate that position is simply to sign back up for Platinum Plus, to reactivate their Platinum Plus membership. And if they do that, not only are they reactivated immediately and walk right into their previous organizational structure, but they'll also earn 250 benefits of equity shares if they have never earned those shares from their original enrollment, which is the case in a lot of situations where folks maybe joined the business 5 years ago or never part of benefits of equity. Now they've seen what we're doing and they want to reactivate their position. This gives them a way to reactivate, start fresh, and get their 250 benefits of equity shares. Now, in addition to that option, we have a second option that even puts more benefit on the table. This option is to re-enroll for $299. So our normal enrollment fee, that should be stated right up front. That's our normal re-enrollment fee. They could just re-enroll theoretically. However, this option to re-enroll and reactivate for $299 comes with some particular benefits. Again, the representative will keep their same RIN. They'll step right back into their original organizational structure, and they will get a new start date. See, this is something we've never done before prior to this promotion the last couple of months. The ability to reactivate and be able to treat their business like it's brand spanking new for the next 30 days, next 60 days to actually pursue their Epic Start bonus. Even if they earned an Epic Start bonus prior, even if they earned it the first time they enrolled, it's a clean slate. They walk back into that position with all the structure, with the same RIN and a new start date. Very, very, very exciting. And if they re-enroll with this option, they will earn 500 benefits of equity shares, provided that they have not already received benefits of equity shares in a previous enrollment. And on top of all of that, for you as the partner that introduces this option to them, this pays out $200 in CV. So the $299 reactivation pays out $200 CV through the compensation plan, just as if it was a product purchase or a service purchase. Very, very cool. Very, very exciting. And I urge everyone to take advantage of this promotion this month, because we're not extending it in July. I can tell you that right now. We're not extending it in July. You want to jump on this now. And we're putting the resources on the table for you to do that as well. To the tune of, if you would like to get a list of your previous organization going back we start with going back 5 years. If you need to go back further than that, we can, once you've worked on your list from 5 years. All you need to do is send us an email to our support email address, and we will process and provide for you a report showing you all of your previous representatives in your organization, so that you can reach out to them if you wish directly and share this opportunity to reactivate their position. All right. Good stuff. All right, but drum roll, please. Now we are going to release the promotion that I referenced a couple minutes ago, which will make our Extra Point deal of the week this week, Epic Deal of the Week this week, even more valuable to you. And that is our Financial Independence Day promotion. 4th of July, Independence Day in America. We want to make it even more impactful for you by making it your Financial Independence Day. And here's how it works. This is similar to a promotion we ran earlier, but we're putting it back on the table. And here's the important part. Not only are we putting this promotion back on the table, but if you qualified for these extra benefits of equity shares the last time we ran this promo, you can still earn these same bonus awards this time. It's like double dipping on the same performance. As long as you've been keeping up your position and doing your part, we're going to reward that by issuing the benefits of equity shares all over again. Or if you missed it the last time, this is, again, another bite at the apple. Here's how it works. We're going to take a look at the system as of July 4th. So when we come in on July 5th after the holiday, we'll be looking what everybody's earned position was effective on July 4th. To be generous, we'll take whatever the highest position this computer shows from July 4th or the 5th. We'll use both days, so you don't have to worry about, some nuances there over a 24-hour period. We'll take whatever your highest position was as of the 4th, using the 5th as a grace, and we will award you benefits of equity shares based on your fully qualified earned position. If you're a fully qualified executive director, you'll earn 200 benefits of equity shares absolutely free. If you're a fully qualified national director, you'll be issued 500 benefits of equity shares. And if you're a fully qualified SVP, as of the 4th of July, you'll be issued 1,000 benefits of equity shares. So what does this mean? Well, it means you have 30 days from tonight, effectively, to shore up your current earned position, if that's necessary, and or strive and achieve your next PIN level. If you're an ED now, this absolutely gives you an incentive to get to ND by the 4th of July. That extra point promo is just going to be make it a little bit easier for you this week to roll up some points towards that. But if you're already a national director, congratulations to you. Or maybe you're just under national director, maybe you fell back just a little bit. All you've got to do is fortify that position, get back into fully qualified status, and you're going to get those benefit of equity shares. And one more time, I'll repeat it. The shares will be awarded regardless of your current earned position and regardless of whether you earned these bonus shares the last time we ran this promotion. So congratulations, you've got a lot on the table right now, and June is what you make of it. June can be hotter than a firecracker if you make it so. Or if you tell yourself, well, summer's a hard time to do this business, then it's going to be a hard time to do this business. You need to block that out of your mindset. Don't accept that, because what that really means is other people are going to be sitting on the sideline, and that's going to open up the path for you to talk to more people, to introduce this opportunity to more people, to share the products and services with more people, because everyone else is going to be sitting on the back deck and just enjoying the weather, and you're going to be out there hustling, building your business, knowing you've got extra bonus and extra incentive on the table. All right, and before we get to our recognition, one more hot off the press item that we want to share with you tonight. This was just posted in the GroupMe for our leadership groups. So I wanted to slip it into this PowerPoint at the last second here. We want to make you aware that we have gummies. They have arrived, the sleep gummies, the energy gummies, and the immune gummies. These are amazing. I can tell you that I absolutely love our sleep gummies. Generally I sleep pretty well. I don't really have too much of a problem. But when I take a sleep gummy, I have the best night's sleep, and I wake up so refreshed. I don't toss and turn in the middle of the night. I fall asleep quickly, and I feel just so good in the morning. It is, I would say, of all of our products, it is my personal favorite product, the sleep gummies, and they are back, as is the energy, the immune. So now is the time. Jump on this while you can. As noted in this post here that was on GroupMe, and we'll have it on Facebook. Just reach out to customer support or go on the website and get these while you can. They're going to be red hot. All right, now let's look at our recognition. We've got some folks very, very deserving this month of being recognized for their productivity. And so let's jump right in. Now, when we talk about our customer club recognition, this will be for the calendar month of April. It always lags by a month. But when we talk about our IMR and customer production recognition, it will be for this month of May that just ended. So let's dive right in. First of all, a newly promoted executive trainer starting out right there. Congratulations to David Hall, a brand new ET. Now for the 250 CV Club, congratulations to Winifred French and Donald Singleton. $500 CV Club, congratulations to Patricia Lloyd, our superstar, our customer acquisition extraordinaire. She has hit this mark almost every month for, I believe it's been at least 2 years. She is leading from the front every single day. And we're so proud. Congratulations, Patricia. As a matter of fact, I have a correction to make and an apology to make, because last month when we did our recognition, through a little bit of a hiccup on our end, we had Ms. Lloyd on the 250 CV Club instead of the 500 CV Club. And that was incorrect. She actually did, we should have known, she actually did qualify for the 500 CV Club last month as well. So we've got an additional slide to represent that. And it would be erroneous on our part, once again, if we did not recognize the fact that Ms. Lloyd is going to have a birthday in just a couple days. And we're so proud of her, so happy for her. And Patricia, we hope you have the best birthday possible. You deserve it, and you are an absolute rock star. With that being said, we're going to go into our production leader report, and it is no surprise that the top customer producer at OpenLine ET for the month of May was, in fact, Ms. Patricia Lloyd. Congratulations. Top customer producer at OpenLine Executive Director. Congratulations, Jovens Moncour. Also, Jovens, the top customer producer at OpenLine National Director. And our top customer producer at Senior Vice President, Jovens Moncour. Congratulations, Jovens, on taking 3 of the categories, showing that you're working your OpenLine as a platinum, and you're setting the example and the bar high for everyone else. Our top customer producer at Platinum Senior Vice President, congratulations, Dave and Carol Silverman. And now on to the IMR top producers. Our top producer, IMR at OpenLine Executive Trainer, Akwasi Kufor, congratulations. Our top IMR producers at Executive Director, OpenLine, Teddy and Vicky Moore, great job. And our top IMR producers at National Director, Teddy and Vicky Moore. Congratulations. And sweeping the top categories, top IMR producer at Senior Vice President, once again, Teddy and Vicky Moore. And finally, our top IMR producer at Platinum Senior Vice President, Dave and Carol Silverman. Awesome job, everybody. We're proud of you. By the same token, I truly want to see some new names in the top of the leaderboard. Next month, I challenge you to take that to heart. Use these promotions throughout June. Use the concept that other people are probably not working as hard this summer. Take that different path. Take the path less chosen. Build this month. Share this month. Recruit this month. And you'll be on that leaderboard, and you'll be on your way to a strong 2024. All right. Now what you've been waiting for, our special guest speaker this evening. She is a young woman who I respect so much. First of all, I tend to respect people that face challenges and just keep getting up off the mat and just do the things they need to do every single day. And that represents this individual very well. She is one of our top producing, not only national directors, but one of our top producing representatives at any level. She has a team that is loyal to her, dedicated to her, and that's because she cares. She genuinely cares. She genuinely works closely with her team. She treats this business like a family, because in many cases it is. And she's a tremendous coach. People listen when Crystal Malone speak. I know I do. And it gives me great pleasure tonight to introduce her to you all, someone who has never been our guest speaker, so be sure to give her a warm welcome. Our guest this evening, National Director, Crystal Malone. Crystal, are you on the call? Crystal, are you there? Because you might need to unmute. I do see the Crystal's on the call, so I'm just going to try to.
Can you hear me now?
Myself. All right, Crystal, you are unmuted, so we should be able to hear you. Are you there, Crystal?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you, Crystal.
Perfectly.
Hey,
All right.
Crystal.
Hi, Crystal.
Good evening, everyone.
Crystal, are you on the call? I see you
Yes.
logged in. I see you are unmuted, and I even see your microphone moving.
We are.
So you might just want to.
Yes, he's on mic. We hear her.
We can hear her. We hear her fine.
If you have a microphone, just plug that in a little tighter. Try that.
I don't think he can hear us.
Yeah, we can hear her fine, Mike. She's loud and clear.
All right, folks, give me 1 minute. I'm going to try to reach out to Crystal.
He can't hear us,
Everybody
so
heard but you.
No, we can hear her. We can hear her, hon. We can hear her perfectly.
no,
I
he
don't
can't
know,
hear
but
us.
we can hear her. So tell me what I can do to help you. We can all hear her, and everybody on the call is saying, Mike, we can hear her.
Yeah, but Mike can't hear
Okay,
us.
so you might want to let them know that you and I are speaking. Okay, goodbye.
All right, folks, my apologies. Cynthia just let me know that I'm the only one that can't hear Crystal. So without further ado, I'm going to back off. And Crystal, the floor is yours.
Probably the reason why you couldn't hear me because my computer is not launching like it should. So everyone is hearing me on my cell phone. So good evening, everyone. Take this as a great honor because I'm not the great speaker as most people are. I do most of my talking pretty much one-on-one and to my team. I know Mike had asked me to speak on customer gathering and different things, trials of what we've been going through with the different products not being available, how we get through those. And for me, let me start off by saying what I do as a living. I'm a traveler. I travel pretty much everywhere. I am a biomed as far as my job. So I'm in pretty much every hospital there is in the United States. So I'm always traveling, but I'm always with samples. I never, I basically work on all hospital equipment. So I fix everything the doctors and nurses break. And when I travel, I always have product. And if I don't have it, I have it sent to my hotel or I have it sent to the job. Depending on what I want the people on the job to have, is if I want them to taste my coffee, I bring coffee in and say, hey, everybody try the coffee. When the coffee run out, then they have to buy it and replace it. And that's one way of getting them used to drinking the coffee and everything. Another way, we're biomeds, so we lift things. Some of the guys might lift it the wrong way. They arms hurt, their knees hurt, their feet hurt. So I always have samples for them to try. And then they'll start telling me different things about them. So I have different ones that's doing Captivita or whatever. So with the shortage that we were having with different things, before it became a shortage, every time we have special buy one, get one, whatever, I always purchase because when I'm not at work, I'm at home and I always have a pop-up or something to go to. And I invite the team to come out and we do a pop-up. We always have a chair for people to try and sample different things. And a way that I always, when the people try it, and I tell them walk around, come back, especially the pain or whatever, and they come back and they want to know, was it supposed to work that fast? And I'll be like, sure, that's the reason why I told you try it out. And they was like, well, I would like to get this. I said, well, if you can give me a testimony, I'll give you $5 off of whatever's on the table. So I always get the testimonies from those who actually tried the product at that moment. Because for me, a person is more willing to buy something when they see it work. Because most stores won't offer them that, to be able to try it and then purchase it. Usually they have to buy it, go home. It might work, it might not work, but now they got an open bottle that just maybe just sit there. At least when they come by my table, they're allowed to try it, see how they like it. Not only that, when we do our pop-ups, I always have specials on the table. So like I said, I always buy extra. So for those who need new customers or whatever, I put on the table, hey, whatever you see on the table, you go online, you purchase it, and whatever that is on the table, you get it for free. If you so was I being heard? Because it came up says unmute. Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. So, and like I said, it's pop-ups. I've done pop-ups in New Jersey. I've been pop-up in Philadelphia. I've done pop-ups in Florida. I've done pop-ups pretty much everywhere that my company sends me. I find out where I can go do a pop-up. If I don't have product with me, I order it and have it come in, and I'll have enough to do the pop-ups. And usually my job allowed me to get tables and chairs from the office so I can set up. And I know that's not easy for everybody because everybody don't travel like I do, but there's always something going on in a town near you. I know a lot of times I use Facebook to find out what's going on in the different areas. And people tend to, whether they know you or not, they'll come out and they'll come to your tables. They might not always buy, but they'll come, they'll grab a card or whatever. Then you look in your back office, you may have a customer, you don't even know where they came from, but they came by your table at some point. That's the reason why they're a customer in your back office. I know a lot of different people, they say they don't have the gift of gab, but if you've tried the different product, you have something to say. And usually when I have different ones at the table, as far as like Miss Regina, she had hip surgery before. So she used a product for that. Somebody come and they saying they have a problem with the hip. And Miss Regina take over that and let her talk to that person. Or if someone else at the table have done something different, then that customer is, because the main thing you really want to do is not talk as much and listen to what the people are saying to you so you know how to respond to them. And a lot of times people say, you don't say much. I said, because I'm listening. Because the more I listen, the more I can understand what it is you're trying to get or they're trying to get to help them. So when we do our pop-ups, that's what we do. When I'm at work, we do the same thing. Like even today, my boss come in and he's hurting, his shoulder's hurting. And he's just rubbing over it and talking. I walk up and say, hold up, yeah, let me spray you down. He said, what you got? I said, let me spray you down. So he opened his shirt up, let me spray it, and I said, just rub it in. And then he continued talking, but he never grabbed that shoulder again. So one of the other biomeds says, he didn't bother his shoulder no more. I said, yeah, that's usually how it works. So I didn't say anything, but the other biomed says, so how'd that work? He was like, it took the sting away. I said, that's what it's supposed to do. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So before the end of the day, my boss wanted to know, you got any more of that? Or can I order some? I was like, well, we can do one of both things. And so he said, well, tomorrow morning, just make sure you come by my office. So it's not really selling, you're sharing. Because when people see you sharing with them, they know you're not trying to sell them. Because when they feel like you're trying to sell them, they really want to get away from you to a certain extent. Because it's like, how do I really know that's going to work for me? Just because she's saying it. So that's why I always make sure they have samples. I always make sure I have samples anywhere I go. A lot of times we run out of stuff. And I know I have a customer that orders something and they can't get it. So I would go, if I was in that town or that area and I knew that they didn't get it, I would go take them one and says, I'm bringing you this till you get yours. And they was like, so when I get mine, I said, when you get yours, you give me mine back. And then they was like, how about I just buy it from you? Fine with me. Hey, I ain't gonna never turn money down. So, and like I said, I've had that happen with the gummies, because I always had some, and they always would come back, and they was like, how can we get some gummies? I said, I'm sorry, y'all just missed me. I just left town to go back to Pennsylvania or back to Florida or wherever I was at. So from that, I ended up taking a room in my house and made shelves in it and took everything out of my pop-up stuff and put them on the shelves. So now when they call me, I can say, go to the house and my husband can take you in the room and you can get whatever it is you're looking for. And if you don't see it, then we can see if we can order something for you. Or either I've even actually had business partners that was out of something and they couldn't get it. And I would ship what I had to them so they would have it either for their customer or for them. But at all times, it's trying to help them get what they want so they don't be, especially with the new ones, where they don't like, well, I can't even get it. And the person I was trying to get it to, I can't get it to them. I said, I need your address and we're going to have it to them in the next 2 or 3 days. And so that's how I usually try to do things. And like, it's a lot of us, this family in Michigan and different places. When one don't have it, hey, one of us got it. We'll ship it to the other to make sure they have it either for themselves or for, like I said, their customers. So even though things seem like it was like, are we gonna get it? You don't know if you're gonna get it or whatever. Or either we're not selling it anymore. But that customer wants it. Well, I still have some of that. So they was like, well, that's what they want. I don't want to lose the customer. I said, okay. So I ship them one of those. We ain't selling it, but I got some on my shelf over here. So I ship it to them because that's what they want. And so they always will come back and try something else because I'll let them know, hey, you ain't going to be able to keep getting this from me because when I'm out, it's done. So you need to start trying some more stuff. And I have some customers that refuse to go online. I'll just wait till you come back to town. So here I come. I rest more when I'm away from home because when I'm home, I'm doing pop-ups, I'm running to take people's stuff, running to this town to drop off this, whatever. But the thing is, they trust me enough to know that I'm not going to give them something that's going to harm them or give them something that I don't want myself. And pretty much when people trust you enough like that, they don't mind buying anything from you. Even if it's something new, if you say something new and it worked for whatever, or you should try it, if they trust you, they'll try it, even if they don't need it. So pretty much that's what I do in a nutshell. I just share. So if anybody got any questions for me, feel free to ask, but that's what I do.
I have a question for Ms. Malone.
Yes, sir.
First of all, I appreciate you. I'm very well inspired by you. I love what you said, that wherever you go, you do your business. And when you're in an area where something's needed, you try to make sure you get that product there. And that's a beautiful thing because that's what I do myself. And that just confirms to me that you're a product of the product. And you said something was very pivotal. People purchase from me because they like you and they trust you. And you're not going to give them nothing you wouldn't take yourself. That's the key. That's the key. And they feel confident, even though it might not be a product you have to take. You stand from a position of strength and they believe in you. And because you go to different areas, you have people purchasing products. And just because somebody's not as computer savvy as you are, you gave them an outlook because they say, I'll just wait till you come back. So great. I'm inspired. by your words, of your encouragement, and you're an amazing person. You really are. If you was Teddy Moore, I think we're brothers and sisters, because you've been stealing my flow, or I've been stealing yours. But you did an amazing job. Thanks a lot. Appreciate you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hey, Crystal, I have a question for you.
Yes, sir.
But first, I wanted to congratulate you for being a speaker. I thank for him for having you to speak to us. But what I was going to ask you was, when you have products sent to like a hotel or a different location, did you pretty usually get there like on the time you estimate?
Yes.
Okay.
If it's, say, a lot of times, sometime I have a short notice pop up or something. And if it's like that, then I'll get special shipping to make sure it gets there so I'll have it.
Okay. Thanks.
Crystal, I don't have a question. This is Winifred. I want to just say to our teammates, what a wonderful person you are. I'm glad to be on the same team with you, because Crystal brings that same knowledge and that level of knowledge to us every week. And we're very proud of her. And I just want everyone to know, maybe you ought to bottle that energy and your ability to multitask and stay on point. So thank you so much for continuing to share and be a great role model, an example for your teammates. We love having you. Dream makers.
Good evening,
Thank you,
Crystal
thank you.
Malone. I just like to echo what Dr. French said. You are a generous person. You share your knowledge and information freely, and I see the diamond in you coming out.
Thank you, thank you.
Recording in progress.
Crystal,
Yes.
this is Ann Chambers. Just want to let you know that bravo, kudos. You are just so outstanding. Everything that everyone said was top notch about YOU. I saw it in you many years ago, and you know it. And so I am thrilled to the nth degree that you decided you go stand up for Crystal. Awesome job, and keep on keeping on. I see not only SVP, platinum, double platinum, and diamond, because I said from jump, I knew you were going to be a diamond. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Crystal,
Ms. Ann.
Crystal, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
This is Pat Lloyd. Girl, look at here. Ah! We say if the Lord have blessed your soul, then tell it. And baby, you told it. And that's what I'm talking about. And you know what? God got your back, baby. And your team as well. I'm so proud of you, because see, that's all it takes. It's somebody that like what you're doing everywhere you go. Because that's what it's all about, baby. Telling it and keeping your products with you and sending them with you. I'm so proud of you. You did such an awesome job in sharing with us. God bless you, baby. I'm proud of you. You understand me? You did a wonderful
Thank you, ma'am.
job.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would
Absolutely.
also like to speak up for just a minute, because I'm with Patricia, and Patricia is my upline. She is fabulous, always encouraging me. And I'm the troublemaker, because I always have these questions like, okay, so Captivita worked for my brother, one brother, but my other brother says, how come it's not working like that for me? So sometimes I don't know how to answer a medical question where something comes up. Is this right for me? Help.
Pretty much, I've had that go on, And I basically tell them, your body is not like somebody else's body. What your body takes, that other person may not need as much, or they may need more. And then also, are they taking it like they're supposed to?
Yay.
That's the big question.
Thank you.
That's right.
All right. Well, Ms. Malone, thank you so much. Wonderful comments this evening. We're so appreciative of your time and giving us this knowledge. Been a wonderful call. Thank you everyone else for your comments and questions. And we hope you all have an epic, epic month. God bless everyone.
Speed, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Great job, Crystal.
Good night, good people.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Everybody, thank you, Crystal. Thank you so much.
Crystal
night.
from the Oxygen office, thank you. You did an awesome job. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good night,
Thank you.
Cynthia.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night.